It's a powerful story inspired by Eldorado, the queer cabaret nightclub in Weimar, Berlin. The title, How Will I Remember This? How did you come up with that?
I seriously think that I had a past life in Berlin. This is my second work that drew me towards the city and the area and the topic and the history. I find it so fascinating that 100 years ago in this little town, in this little bar, that being a part of the queer community was accepted into this one place. And especially for trans people too, it was like one of the first openly trans identifying venues to go for that they were safe. And you can see all this on the documentary. It's on Netflix, and it's just I found it so fascinating. And I love, I love connection, and I just think that love wins first and foremost. I just think it's always going to win, even though we seem to be going through a dark time that just seems to be elongating a little too much. But that was really my inspiration. I feel a connection and a draw to like sort of take things from history, what they went through, and just pay homage to those folks that lived and went through that really stressful time.
This is so fascinating because we've spoken on this podcast before about dance being sort of like an archive of history, different
Mm,
bodies being archives of history. But there's also this timelessness about dance that kind of transcends different storylines and different time periods. And I think that this work threads or treads that line so well of kind of bringing this history to life, but also meeting this moment that we're in so powerfully too.
I mean, I would love people to I don't know, feel something when they come and see live dance, and be taken on a journey somewhere and feel connection. And how do they relate to it, whether they are a dancer, not a dancer, past dancer, upcoming dancer, how it sort of makes you feel and where does it take you and how does it make you think when you're hearing and seeing this performance? And, just being taken on a journey for an hour, really, listening to fun, good music and watching these gorgeous dances. And I think it's relating to how you sort of picture how you remember things, really. Pinpoints in your life when you sort of go back and you see images and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that photo. I can just like dive into it, Harry Potter style, and remember where you are and taking inspiration from that. But it's really just keeping memories alive while you have them.